Hi, how are you guys doing? This is the page creator for We the People of the United States on Facebook at www.facebook.com/the.citizens.movement. This is not about causing problems or a civil war or conspiracies or anything along those lines. This is simply about educating the people about what's going on in the news that's not quite in line with our Constitution and our Bill of Rights. The videos with me in them are going to be me video blogging some of the posts I've been putting on the page because some of them are a bit wordy, and I understand that sometimes people don't have time to read it all or whatever the case may be. Maybe they just don't feel like reading a post that's that long, and that's understandable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and video blog it as well, so that those of you out there who are not interested in reading, 23 paragraphs on what three sentences means, then this will be my way of getting out and getting a hold of you guys and reaching you people. So, like I said, this isn't about any kind of political propaganda. I am not politically associated and I am not a lawyer, so I'm not issuing legal advice. I'm simply taking the United States Constitution Bill and our Bill of Rights and repeating it with Merriam-Webster as a companion to help define some of the things that are in these papers. So thank you, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so this video is going to be about your Second Amendment rights. I know I'm going out of order, but that's for a couple of reasons. Reason number one, it seems to be a pretty hot button issue right now, and I can understand that because based on the meaning of this amendment, it might very well be the one of the most, if not the most important amendment and right that we have as American citizens. Um, this was a Facebook post originally, and now this is me video blogging it for you. So here it is, the Second Amendment. Know your rights. Again, I am not a lawyer. I am not issuing legal advice. I am simply taking it and using Merriam-Webster for help. Second Amendment. A well-regulated militia, being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. What does this mean? To determine that, we need to be clear on terminology. Military. Definition. Military persons, especially army officers, professional soldiers. Militia. A body of citizen soldiers, as distinguished from professional soldiers. Infringe. To encroach upon somebody's rights or property, to take over land, rights, privileges, or activities that belong to somebody else, especially in a minor or gradual way. Anyone heard of gun control laws? Synonyms: encroach on, intrude on, interfere with, impinge on, trespass, invade, overstep. Something that's been happening a little bit too often lately. As we can plainly see, military and militia are very different in nature. So a well-regulated militia, citizens trained in weaponry, willing to fight and follow orders in time of domestic war, being necessary to the security of a free state. Originally, the word state was capitalized, and then Thomas Jefferson edited it and ratified it with a lowercase s, thereby making the state no longer an entity, but a concept, which means not the government, but our land, our people, the state of being that we live in. So, being necessary to the security of a free state, to preserve the safety, rights, and freedoms of the citizens. Okay? The right of the people to keep and bear arms. Citizens have the right to armament. Shall not be infringed. Will not, under any circumstances of war, peace, or civil unrest, be restricted in any way, including weapon and ammo type. So let me go ahead and reword this after Merriam-Webster helped me do some definitions. Citizens trained in weaponry, willing to fight and follow orders in time of domestic war to preserve the safety, rights, and freedoms of the citizens, have the right to armament, and will not, under any circumstances of war, peace, or civil unrest, be restricted in any way, including weapon and ammo type. It is this very right that has protected America from mainland ground invasions and total governmental control time and time again throughout history, and will continue to do so for our future and the future of our descendants. Arming yourself with a pocket knife, hatchet, machete, handgun, or even military-grade weapon is not a crime. It's a patriotic American duty and is specifically stated to be a right under the pretense of securing all of our freedoms, especially itself. A free people ought not only to be armed and disciplined, but they should have sufficient arms and ammunition to maintain a status of independence from any who might attempt to abuse them, which would include their own government. First President of the United States and Founding Father, George Washington. Now, you can call this opinion, you can call this fact, but there it is. All I did was redefine it with Merriam-Webster. I didn't change it. I just said it a little more wordy. So, I hope that that was informative to you. And please be sure to like and subscribe to my page here and as well to my Facebook page at www.facebook.com/the.citizens.movement. Thank you. Have a great day. Hey, I had to make an amendment to this video. I forgot to go ahead and mention that in no way, shape, or form am I condoning arming yourself to the teeth and going after the United States government. It's not really in your best interest to do that, especially on your own. So let's be reasonable people and understand that you need to exercise your rights in the most peaceable manner possible. The only time you take to arms is when there are no options left, and we're not there yet. So, life, love, liberty. Good night.